Hello my friends, hello my besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis and today is part 1 of building my dream home library. Fun fact about me, I'm a kid of divorced parents and therefore I have never had all my books in one singular place, and I have not ever had bookshelves since I was like 16 or 17. However, I'm currently in the process of moving in with my boyfriend and I have 3 absolutely gorgeous Billy bookcases to fill up and an entire reading corner to set up, and I'm literally so excited. Like, this is a dream come true and honestly making me so excited to actually go through and move because, like, I'm gonna wake up and see beautiful bookshelves every single morning. As you can see, there's a few random things on the shelf, but this video is going to be us unboxing literally all of my books and organizing them onto these shelves. I'm really hoping I will have enough space. I honestly have no clue. So first, I'm going to show you all the boxes of books that we're going to have to go through today. There is literally a mountain of book boxes under a mountain of stuffed animals I have to get through. All the boxes here lining the hallway are full of books. Books, books, more books. That box over there, also books. This has been the part of moving I've been most excited about, and I'm just like baffled it's actually real. I feel like I'm just gonna be so excited this whole video, it's gonna be a mess. Let me show you the actual shelves where we're going to be organizing the books, and I'm gonna give you kind of my vision. So these are my 3 Billy bookcases. My thought right now is like fantasy and like crime books are here, young adult, and then adult romance. There's also room for things to go on top. And eventually this whole corner of books will be my reading corner. I'm gonna put a little chair, and I have this shelving here as well. I have this little cube shelf, and I have this much larger cube shelf which has lots of storage. I don't really want to put books over here yet. Like, I want these to be more of just like decor and storage and maybe even some clothing, but if I need to, we will be filling these with books too. The area over here will be more in part 2, like actually setting up my chair and wall decor and shelves and things. But a little sneak peek, I have these adorable little frames and I put some pictures in of me meeting different authors I love. I am already just so excited about this whole corner coming together. But anyways, step 1 is I'm going to start by going through these piles of boxes and getting them all organized by genre or by author onto the bed or just around the room. Okay, I'm currently taking a little lunch break. I'm having some leftover pasta. I made so much progress on unboxing books. I have 1 more box in the bedroom and then all the boxes out in the hallway. The more books I'm pulling out, the more and more I'm getting concerned about how much room I'm actually gonna have on these shelves. But that is a problem for me in a few hours, not lunchtime me. So this angle, this setup is actually iconic for filming. I'm literally so excited to start filming YouTube videos here and doing all my content at the new apartment. It's literally my dream space and I'm so happy. So as a status update for the books, I finally unboxed everything, threw all the boxes in the dumpster. It took me a lot longer than I expected. I mentally had a deadline. My boyfriend gets back from work in about an hour and a half now, and I really wanted to finish like this huge list of chores before he got back, and I'm nowhere near close. I'm incredibly proud of myself for this whole setup, so I'm going to show it to you first. So obviously this looks crazy, but this first shelf right here is all fantasy, the middle shelf is all young adult, and this third shelf, the farthest to the right, is romance. To the side of the romance shelf is where I'm going to be putting all my mystery thrillers. Down here I realized I actually have significantly more fantasy than I thought, to the point where it's literally piling up on the floor. So I decided, you know what, pivot, all of my mystery thrillers are just going to go in these 2 shelves. Next up is actually going to be filling this corner. I have a bunch of different stuff in the living room: candles, decor, squishmallows, stuffed animals, reading lights, prints, whatever. And I want to go ahead and get all that one out from the living room and move it back into this corner. I don't think I'm going to unpack it today, but it's at least a step in the right direction with all of this. And I think I'm going to take a break for a while and come back to maybe organizing these shelves tonight. Feels weird to vlog in front of you. Finished putting together the first shelf, except things did not go to plan, and it's probably like 10:30 right now, I think. I'm exhausted. The boyfriend is working hard still on the shelves I showed you earlier. But oh my gosh, okay, the bookshelf situation. I started with the romance bookshelf, and despite being the shelf with the least amount of books that had to go onto it, overflowed. Literally have a pile of romance books on the floor. I don't know what to do with them. I did my best, and we're just gonna go with it. Genuinely sort of terrified to move on to the fantasy shelf, which is overflowing, but I have ideas. It's not gonna be exactly what I was thinking for this area, but I'm hopeful it'll turn out okay.
Despite being absolutely exhausted at this point, I decided it was time to keep working on my bookshelves. After finishing my romance shelf, I worked on my young adult and then my fantasy bookshelf, all while my boyfriend was working a bit more on helping put up shelves on the other part of the room. I watched a lot of reality TV and was absolutely exhausted by the time I officially finished setting up the 3 main bookshelves.
Good morning. Let's talk about the shelves. Last night I actually ended up finishing organizing my romance, young adult, and fantasy sci-fi shelf. However, I ran out of room on every single shelf. It's not what I expected. I really thought buying these bookcases would give me lots of room to grow. I didn't think I was going to literally overfill them before I'm even fully moved in. So to follow up with that, my boyfriend and I were installing shelves above the window as I showed you, which is where I was going to then put a bunch of my hardcover fantasy books. However, a little snafu, one of the shelves did not hold. We had to get some different screws for it. That there's still just like a bunch of books in piles. I didn't get to my mystery thrillers yet because it was literally like 2 a.m. when we went to bed. Today's my boyfriend's birthday, so I don't really plan on vlogging that much. I don't know if I'll do any work on the bookshelves today, but if I do, I will definitely keep you updated. If not, then you'll see me next time I am working on them. Good to see you guys again. It's been a couple weeks. It's time to finish my reading corner today. Just woke up and we have a lot of work to do. Since we last spoke, we've installed some new shelves that I'll show you that look absolutely amazing, and I have a lot of work cut out for me and a lot of decorating. I think our first step for the second half of this video is going to be getting everything where it needs to go, especially the furniture and stuff, and then I'm really excited to actually get to the part where we get to like make the space look cute and decorate. I'm not gonna let myself do any decorating until we get all of the like heavy labor annoying parts out of the way. These are the new shelves mounted above my 3 big billies. We also mounted a second level of shelves up here above the window. It took absolutely forever, but my chair is officially clean and we're taking a refuel break. I have a pumpkin coffee, pumpkin little bites, because honestly I don't have the energy to pause and eat something more substantial. Not very girl boss of me, but the chair is cleaned, which is good because now I feel like I can actually start going through everything on the bed and in boxes and start putting things away into the whole area. Next will be some decorating / just cleaning up everything I threw on the bed. Bed is empty. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's literally 4:30, but I have made so much progress in this room today. It's crazy. I have about another hour before my boyfriend gets back, and I want to get this entire room and obviously those rooms back there done before he is, which I think is very possible. I feel so relieved to see this place actually coming together and not being like, you know, a hot mess anymore. I am so excited to give you a full tour of the bedroom, bathroom, and closet, which will be the first parts of the apartment that are actually fully set up and done. Alright besties, it's time for a final, kind of vague but kind of not, tour of my whole reading corner. I'm keeping this cover brief because I'm going to do a much more detailed deep dive into my shelves in a later video, but I just want to show you guys all we have accomplished in this vlog. So for my books themselves, I have them organized by genre: fantasy, young adult, and romance. They are the Billy bookcases with a shelf extender on each. I added lots of little trinkets to each one. To the right of them, this is my library ladder. It's this pink step stool I thrifted. Over here, I put up some beautiful art prints. I made this one, and then these 2 I found on Pinterest. On top, I have some little knickknacks. This is a picture of me with an author I love, some cute little stuffies. Here, I have book sleeves, book prints, and my different Taylor Swift cardigans. Below, I have my adult mystery thriller, and then young adult mystery thriller, different essential oils, and little trinkets, stuffed animals, candles. Above the window, I have a bunch of different fantasy books, stuffed animals, nonfiction. To the right, I hung up these curtain lights that used to be my old place. I have my reading chair, my ottoman, and then my little side table. I mounted this little shelf for plushies, and I just have all sorts of little reading things, bookmarks, annotating supplies, a picture, magnet bookmarks. It's so cute. To the right of that, kind of leaving the reading nook, is this adorable pastel cat tower. I am beyond in love with this room. It is my dream library in every possible way. Oh my gosh. I am so excited, and having this room done first has definitely made me so excited to try to complete the rest of the apartment, which I've been doing in my other vlogs. So if you want to see a more deep dive tour of this library, I will be posting one sometime soon. And if you want to see me do more stuff like this, just non-bookish, I do have other vlogs up on the channel, or they will be coming out soon, all about my whole moving process. If you like talking about books, if you like hearing me talk, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all this sort of stuff. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. That's my handle as per usual. I try to post weekly, and I love doing YouTube, and this is like so fun for me, so I would love if you came along for the journey. Anyways, I hope you are well, I hope you're great, and I will see you sometime soon. Bye!